Are you serious?
I want to be able to make tags in the MDT again.
Like what kind of tags?
Multiple. Just whenever the mood strikes me.
You know what? When you come up with a better, reason for it, I'll start to consider it. All right.
Okay, I can come up with 5 off the top of my head.
Well, I mean, the first has got to have to be like, you didn't want senior, now you're bringing this up. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, senior's way worse than sergeant.
I don't know if you're trolling.
Oh, senior's way worse than sergeant.
Okay, can you explain?
Yeah. Senior means that I have to be an example, but I don't actually get to set what the example is.
You do.
Not really.
No,
not
senior,
really. No, I have to get called by Jonas Slow and told what to do.
Yeah, but first off, a senior is what I say it is. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And senior in our shift, in our department, and I want this for everybody because it's the only thing that makes sense, is a senior is about capability and ability rather than responsibility, and sergeant is responsibility. You know what I mean? And your ability to make change is still present. It just depends what kind of change it is you want. You know what I mean? So
right.
Yeah. But I want you to think about it because, if you're serious about it, present a case, and we're going to do some thinking, but.
Wait, so being able to make tags in the MDT isn't a good reason?
No, absolutely no. Yeah. And as for the Jonah thing, that is, he's well aware of his, lack of experience, and that he also self-recognizes he was kind of just handed the keys with no guidance, and that's where I'm supposed to be coming in and trying to help him get those skills.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't want to talk about Jonah.
Okay, all right.
I don't want to talk about Jonah.
And just to be very clear, I don't agree with the rank bloat. I think it's stupid. I don't know what the fuck LSPD's doing. But the way we're going to do it is going to be,
it's like 9 captains in shift 1.
Well, I mean, I think Parade is running on a six week, plan, rather than one that's focused on stability and long term. So, it'll be fun. You know what I mean? It's good to have a contrast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like
the ugly friend. You ever
I don't
heard
care
that?
what they're doing.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Right. You never heard you always want to have an ugly friend, and so when you got to go somewhere, you go with the ugly friend, and then
to make you look better.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I was.
Then at that
point,
they're not really the friend.
School.
What's that?
I was best friends with the prom queen in high school.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, her name's Katie. She comes to visit sometimes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's awesome. I wasn't allowed to be blonde.
Because she was blonde?
Because that's her thing. Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There's a guy that came yesterday, actually. Now, I'm going to be honest. He was, I don't like people demanding me coming down to BCSO to interview them or whatever. I think it's inappropriate.
He did that?
He did that.
Oh.
And I was going to tell him to get the fuck out the office. And we're going to put him on the bottom of the list. I think, but then it turned out he was probably the most interesting person I've seen walk through the fucking door in a minute.
Hi, Vine.
How you doing?
Okay,
and so I recruited him, and then I unrecruited him because we got to stand by we all review it. Shit.
Great.
And however, I do think you should go take a look at all the applicants that have come through. I'm going to do the same. You're probably going to see him in there. He's got he's kind of got like a mini afro going on, and he'll probably stand out. Guy seems he's got experience. Some, not a lot. He's funny as shit, but not in the annoying way, like the I'm not going to be able to do work way, but more as a I don't know. You'll see what I mean. He can also put in 5 days a week, 5 hours for the next 3 months. which means we can actually develop him. So,
okay, sounds good.
Yep.
I'll take a look at all the applications today. I
self-aware. He's self-aware. He's being funny. You know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. There's a guy named Vincent Nolan who was in my academy, and then didn't really come around much. But he's back in the city and he really wants his job back. I told him to put in an application.
Okay.
I don't think he'd need an academy, but he said he'd come and like watch the academy. He's got some experience.
I think he should. Like I've told the same to.
Yeah.
There's a guy that sounds like a lot of law enforcement officers that I know, and a justice that I know, and
okay, this
people
might be the
that
same
I know.
person then.
Oh,
he sounds a lot like a founding father.
Oh yeah, I told him yesterday when his cousin was going to jail to when's his cousin coming around. Yeah, I would like him to still go through it, and if he can, because I think it's so important that we're always fair, even if someone doesn't need something. You know what I mean? Otherwise, that's how we. This might sound. I don't think this is stupid, but it's like if we exception on one thing, we eventually exception on everything. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, I completely agree. I had that conversation with the last high command about 20 times. Yeah, I agree. He said he would come to academy. I think he'd be solid. His name's Vincent Nolan. I would be super down to have him back. So I want to like include him on the list. Even though he's not like a green cadet.
Let's review it. And honestly, like I don't see why someone like that wouldn't end up in the top of our list going through the regular process. You know what I mean?
Okay, sounds good. I'll look over all of the applicants today. Also, I sent you like a status check on who's like part-time versus like fully active.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. I counted part-time as like doesn't necessarily come around every single week.
Okay.
And then active is like they're here, they're doing their thing, and inactive is like I haven't seen them in over a month.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And just let me know if you have any questions.
I would love to have something written down where each one of our applicants understands our expectations on like what their time commitments are.
Do you want me to put stuff about time commitments into the PNT
work on the left?
Yep. Oh, could you give me the 8-speed too?
Do you mean to go buy one?
If you don't mind.
That's I can definitely do that though.
Okay. Hell yeah. Look, hold on. Sorry, 1 second. Helen.
You're good.
And there's that. We could do tires first if you want.
You can see.
Yep.
Yeah. If you want, are you wanting an 8-speed? I can go grab one now.
Yeah, I think an 8-speed's probably. I've been told that we. Yeah, fuck it. You know, it's a one time, right?
Back before I do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one time. You never buy it again.
Okay, easy. Let's go.
Let me go buy one really quick.
Okay. Sorry, Helen. Yeah, I think having something where they can look at it and they know that we will fire them if they are a cadet and they aren't showing up. Because I don't care if someone's like the funniest person on earth. If they're not coming on duty enough to get trained, they become a liability in the future.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the biggest thing with cadets is consistency. Like if they can't come around in the weeks following their academy, the academy was basically pointless. That's my problem with Candy Kane. Like she's gone to 2 academies now, but then she doesn't come around after them. And then she comes around like once a month maybe for an FTO session, but then she's just taking an FTO's time.
Exactly that.
And they're like, well, there's no other cadets right now, so it's fine. It's like, okay, but now you have spent more time FTOing this person. And the next time a cadet comes around, you might not want to take them out. And then we're going to have the complaint of like, I'm tired. I'm sick of taking people out.
That's exactly what happened to Gitlin. Gitlin was like a project. I told him he weren't ready for so long. And the guy ended up getting fired and like, oh, this is Gitlin's fault. I'm like, no, it's your fucking dumbass's fault for telling him he crossed, like, was ready for full officer. You know what I mean? It's like, you can't set people up for failure and then be like, it's their fault. It's fucking...
Yeah, that was...
I don't have the bleep button right now.
Ryuji was talking to me yesterday about wanting to transfer, and he was like, he said he felt like he got promoted to PPO way too quickly and then felt like he was kind of like adrift. And it was like convenient for them because then they didn't have to take him out, but then he never learned anything. Like he had to self-learn from there.
Well, that's exactly how LSPD does it. They, I know because I was helping them with it. It was like, the question kept coming up, we need more cops. who can we just send through? And it's like, you guys are so dumb. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But,
I told
yeah.
I told him the same thing you had me tell Pepe about, like, he might have to do like some extra training.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna ask them to like attend the next academy. They're already like full
I got it.
whatever, so they don't need to like attend
Can
as
the dog
cadets,
in?
but they just
Yeah,
attend
I
to
got it. It's
watch.
in the lockbox.
And they
Okay.
can like help out as like FTOs, and that'll be helpful for them. But we won't give them like too much responsibility, and that
Okay.
way they'll be able to like watch and learn as
Oh,
well.
sorry, guys.
Oh.
Are you going to be able to attend the academy? I don't know. If
I'm
you're around
going
on the
to. I am on the. I'm here. I've been on duty every day for the last 2 months, except for one day.
Jesus. Okay.
Yep.
You good?
Case it be good. Yep. Yep.
Is that
All right.
pretty good?
All right, brother.
Well, I don't know. What if it
Oh,
goes away
actually,
next month? You know what I mean? Might as well like
Yeah.
make. You know.
Yeah,
Pretty
good.
good on the engine.
As
what
long as you're
engine does it
good.
need to be?
Yeah. No, I'm
Um,
enjoying myself. I wouldn't be doing this if I
Okay,
didn't
good.
enjoy it.
36,
I
Yeah,
want.
okay.
I want the PD to succeed, so my cousin can come around,
Never seen
and it's
you
not like
that.
boring and shit. You know what I mean? That's
I
my
hate
goal.
your cousin. I hope the PD never succeeds.
Oh,
Which
wow, I'm
cousin?
so glad I
Yeah.
just bought an engine.
Well, I
like
don't
that.
know.
Wow, that's
I have a
really
lot. I don't
cool.
think you've seen most
Well, maybe
of my
it's just the
terrorist
Yoda.
ones.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think you.
They're all terrorists.
Eventually, they do because the PD sucks. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I hate Nino Chavez, and Lil Tugs is okay.
Yeah. Well, he kept getting. He got
He
voice
should've been there.
ID'd and hot ID'd like in the first 2 weeks. So,
Lil Tugs?
yep.
Oh. I didn't know him.
Yeah.
Like,
I
well,
actually don't know him. My cousin knows him.
Okay. All
But
right.
that doesn't matter.
Hell yeah. All right. Well,
Nino
I'm-
Chavez sucks.
he's tried to do his best to balance shit. You know what I mean? If he actually
Well,
sucked,
yeah.
PD would have known it. You know what I mean?
Well, I only have my POV.
Yep. Well,
My POV of Nino Chavez is dog shit.
he is an asshole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
like
he
me,
sucks.
but even worse.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna be way worse on account of the war criminal stuff that I've been told, but
There was no war.
It starts with 8.
like
Yeah.
the whole strapping a bomb to an EMS
Well,
thing.
that never happened. That's because.
That's the first thing I ever learned about you.
Well, I know because I started. So you got to understand. You know how PD's got like fucking drama sippers all day.
That's
Well,
yeah.
it used to be way worse a long time ago. So the strat was, if people start making up shit, you say that you did something worse than you actually did. So then they can't say anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Like how people say I put a gun in someone's mouth. and
like
stole
I
their
killed
phone.
Richard Dark's son, and then I named a park
Oh.
after him after I became chief of police.
Jesus.
But what actually
Okay.
happened, and I said that because he kept crying about it along with Rhodes. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. Why didn't you tase him? Turned out, fucking this motherfucker was in a room I hopped up on drugs, a room for 15 people, 2-hour holdout. He takes out an automatic pistol, started shooting, so I fucking shot him in the head with 3 other cops. You know? And I stood on that because I'm not going to, I value the life of my colleagues. You know what I mean?
Oh.
But because all the bullshit happened, I took all the heat intentionally, so the other cops didn't. You know what I mean? So,
Right. Right.
yeah. So,
You're like a tank.
yeah, that's exactly it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. Good to know. I
you
did
went down
my
the trailer?
D&D stats the other day for my Ranger application.
Oh, okay. Head,
Well, okay.
about
sounds
that,
good.
heads
Fix
up,
PD. Yeah.
Bjorn and okay, so Ryuju and whatever we're gonna transfer, right?
Yeah.
Apparently they were approved. According to Slow, I think it was Slow, he told me that when he went to go check, Oxby said that they're currently being on hold from a higher power than him. And that there's going to be a bomb drop tomorrow. He
Oh.
suggested that it might be because they're thinking about making the LSPD Rangers. I don't know how much of this is true. I'm taking it as a let's wait and see, right? Instead of freaking out. But if any of that is true, that sounds like the dumbest shit I've heard in the world. So,
Yeah, that's
just-
really stupid.
yeah,
If true.
yeah. So,
Okay. I don't know about Raiji, but I think Pepe would still want to transfer even if LSPD did their own Rangers.
yeah, I agree.
Because Pepe's already been working with me on like the scout stuff.
Yeah, I I think their fear is that like we're letting their cops like get trained over there and then they're coming over here. But I look at it more like that's why with all due respect, like they need a better like hiring process, which has always been shit.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
they hire like anybody like that shows up. So.
Yeah, like how do you should know whether they're going to fit in before you fucking bring them in, because then otherwise they're going to see the better department and be like, why wouldn't I want to join over there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I figured something was going on because Reggie called me and he was like, well, Slow told me that I'm going to have a lot of awkward conversations.
sorry.
And I didn't know what that meant. I was like, honestly, just ignore him because Slow's a little snake bitch and he's just stirring.
Do I have to put the tire thing over there too?
No, you just have to put the car on the tire lift. I can't move the car.
Oh, sorry about that, Echo. I'm like
You're
multitasking
chilling.
right now.
You're chilling.
All right. Okay. All right.
But I guess Jonah made it sound like he was going to get like reamed by LSPD.
He's not confident yet, so you know, it could have been something else. I mean, we'll see. I would say monitor. I don't want us to get into the mudslinging. At the end of the day, even if they do some crazy shit where they're like, we're gonna go make the, you know, park rangers too or whatever. Okay, best of luck, brother. You know what I mean? If they hold them back, that sucks. But I don't want to get in the mudslinging. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they could just quit and we'll just hire them or some shit.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Anything else? Or are we good?
Nope, I think we're good. All right. Top of the list, the expectation thing that we give to the cadets, so they're not Pikachu face. You know what I mean?
I will put a section about that in the P&T guidebook.
Okay.
Which will be shared with all the cadets.
Perfect. All right.
Cool.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you, Helen. Take care.